Dear Jane, if you're reading this, it means you've decided to accept my offer to provide you with a proper education in all things dominant and submissive. I have to confess, I'm surprised, Singleton. I didn't think you had it in you. But I didn't think you would engage in an online flirtation with an alleged BDSM expert via our company email server either, let alone make a date to meet up in real life with a man you haven't bothered to do a background check on. You are full of surprises this week, aren't you? I'm beginning to think you need a keeper, Jane. Someone to keep that pretty ass of yours out of trouble. Yes, beautiful, I mentioned your ass. And if you're still in my office by the time I get back, I'm going to do a lot more than mention it. I meant what I said. As of 7 o'clock tonight, you are no longer my employee. You're fired, and will remain so until 8 o'clock on the morning of January 5th, when the rest of the staff returns to work. At that time, no matter what does or doesn't happen tonight, your job will be reinstated, provided you promise to keep your personal and professional lives separate moving forward. This is your last chance, Jane. If you've decided you're not ready for this kind of education, or for me to be the one to teach you, go into the break room and close the door. I'll leave blankets outside in the hall for you to collect at your convenience. With the storm raging and the subways shut down, neither of us is going anywhere until morning. But that doesn't mean we have to spend the night together. You can have the break room, I can sleep on the couch in my office, and we'll wake up tomorrow and pretend this offer was never on the table. I can even help you find another sane, safe, experienced dominant, if that's what you want. But as a friend, and someone who cares about your safety, I strongly encourage you to cut ties with Brock Damon. He's not only a convicted sex offender, which you would have known if you'd done due diligence, but a generally shit person to boot. He's rough with his submissives in a way that has nothing to do with love, power exchange, or pleasure. And that's just what I've seen in the clubs we both frequent. I can only imagine what a monster he must be in private. And I don't want anything monstrous to happen to you, Jane. You're too good and too sweet to have your first experience in the lifestyle be with a man like that. You're probably too sweet to play well in this world at all. You're certainly too stubborn. But since you seem determined to give it a go, I can at least make sure you receive a proper introduction to what it means to kneel at a master's feet. But I warn you, if you decide to stay and let me be your teacher, you should be aware of 3 very important things. 1, I will expect your obedience. You will do what I say when I say it, or you'll be punished. You want an education in the art of submission, and I intend to give it to you. I will be fair and generous, but I won't always be kind. 2, no and stop hold no meaning for me in situations like these. Once your education begins, these words will be rendered useless. If you're in pain, physical, mental, or emotional, or unable to obey the commands you've been given, you will communicate that to me by using your safe word, blueberry muffin. All other calls for me to stop or otherwise modify my actions will be ignored. 3, if you stay here with me, I intend to have all of you. You will be bared to me, naked in every sense of the word. First, I will strip you of your clothes, then I will strip you of your defenses.